The point is, listen. You sound stupid, dude. I'm gonna be real. You sound stupid. You need to stop.
Congress has already discussed this.
You need to stop. This sounds stupid.
Stop. Congress has already discussed this. You're spreading.
Stop talking. Hello, BR. What's going on?
What's up?
What's going on? What's your take?
Where did MAGA say COVID came from? Just so I know you're an honest individual.
What?
I said, just so I know you're an honest individual, where did MAGA say COVID came from?
Why would this? Okay. They think it came from the lab. Why would I?
Just so I know you're objectively true and honest.
Okay. I don't know how that proved it, but all right. Yeah. What's your take?
That is my take. Just
What's
wanted to
your-
hear you say it. We were called conspiracy theorists for 2-3 years.
You asked me where MAGA thinks it came from. So I answered where MAGA thinks it came from.
Right. And you did.
I don't think that. MAGA thinks that.
Oh. So where do you think it came from?
Do you know what RATG13 is?
Nope.
Do you know what a fear and cleavage site is?
Nope.
Then we don't have anything to talk about.
It wasn't funded by NIH funding?
No.
I don't think so. I think the intelligence agents that came out and said it was from the lab in Wuhan after it all went down, I think those people are right. I mean, unless are you privy?
There's nobody that's come out and made conclusive remarks other than MAGA of where it came from. Yeah, I don't know what this has to do with the background.
I'm pretty sure it's like 50 intelligence agents.
No,
like
there's
BR.
not. What are intelligence agents? What? Sorry,
CIA, FBI.
Yeah, they didn't say that. Paige, go ahead.
Like, how does that tie into the background, the topic on the background?
It's just they don't.
Where did Trump say COVID came from?
No, how does that tie into the background?
Okay, if you'd answer my question, you would make the correlation.
No, so I asked the question. No, I didn't ask you to ask me a question. I asked the question. You can answer, but not with a question. So how does it tie into the background?
I mean, if your brain's that small, I can make the connection for you.
Yes, it's very small.
I can tell.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So Trump said COVID came from China, and then that's in alignment with the MAGA. So he also predicted massive inflation under Biden.
How does that tie into Republicans don't know why they support Trump? You're talking about Biden. How
I do know why I support Trump, because he called everything that happened.
With COVID? But you don't know any of the things that I just told you. Which dude, like, listen. So is it COVID or not COVID?
Did we not go through a
Are you
asking?
Are you asking if are you saying you support him because of his COVID policies?
No, I'm saying I'm supporting because he was right all along and you guys were wrong.
He wasn't right.
People like you guys were dead wrong. And
you don't, dude. Listen.
Remember when you were telling people
both of the things that I told you. Excuse me.
I remember you during COVID.
Hold on, stop.
You were telling people that they were wrong.
I know. I was supposed to die a year ago. It never happened. I'm still here. Everybody in this chat is still here.
I know. That's what we tried to tell you guys. I know. We tried to tell you guys, but you guys were telling people that.
Tried to tell us what?
That you don't need vaccines to live.
I don't understand what you're saying, because for you to be able to understand where COVID came from, you would have to understand the two things I told you earlier, which you don't.
I don't need to understand that. No, it came
You absolutely do. How are you supposed to? You absolutely do. There's no getting around that. How are you supposed to make an objective conclusion about where it came from if you don't know where it came from?
That's why Obama moved the lab from North Carolina, I believe, to China.
The lab has not been moved anywhere. The Wuhan Coronavirus Institute has been there for a long time.
I'm sorry, the lab itself. But the research was moved to China.
The research was not moved.
Yes, it was.
The research was not moved. Dude, the point is, listen, you sound stupid. Dude, I'm going to be real. You sound stupid. You need to stop.
Congress has already discussed this.
You need to stop. This sounds stupid.
You need to stop. Congress has already discussed this. You're spreading.
Stop talking. I will literally cut you out of the live for just steamrolling.
Dude,
dude, stop.
Congressional hearings have
I'm
discussed.
going to give you one more time, and then you're going to go. All right. That's good. I'm good. I tried. But you see how uneducated they are? Like, he doesn't know any of the background about where it came from. He doesn't know that entire nature side of where it came from. How are you going to make a conclusive determination? And I just want to point out, and Fauci has said this innumerable times, people on the left that I've talked to that are experts in the field. I spent a pretty long time talking to Laughter and Light about it. I've talked to other experts. I've talked to Tracy. I've talked to whatever. And we've discussed this very thing. And pretty much everyone I've talked to has said, it's not likely it did. It's not impossible it didn't. That's their conclusion. And I hold the same thing. It just doesn't seem very likely. It does not seem very likely it originated in a lab for a lot of different reasons. And no, I don't want to have a conversation on this. If you want to debate the background, that'd be cool. Or you can debate Trump and Ukraine. That'd be awesome too.